Yes.
How do you know if a school in the community you're interested in is a good school? Because people are buying home with kids and
Absolutely.
they want to cover that ground.
Yeah, and that's a great question. I think that what I have done in my own personal experience is I've looked at school ratings. There's quite a few websites that provide school ratings for all of Edmonton. They do it for Calgary as well, and schools in the community. So it's important to look at those school ratings.
Yeah.
I would say it's important to visit the school itself.
Yeah.
Go in and speak to the principal and do a tour.
Do they allow that? The schools allow that?
They do. They have dedicated open house nights that you can go and take a look at the school. You can also meet with, they have different members of the faculty talk about the different programs that they have.
Yeah.
So it's important to attend those open houses as well. If you say you missed the open house or you cannot attend, I'm sure you reach out to the principal, see what they can do. I can't guarantee for sure, but reaching out to the principal is important. And also talking to people in the community, I think is important. I see some people on Facebook ask, does anybody go to this school?
Yeah,
what are your thoughts?
Yeah.
Exactly, right? So I think that's important to do as well. You'd get, feedback from people in the community. It may be good or bad, but then you decide at that point, what is a good school for you, and what, looking at extracurricular activities are important as well. If you want your child to be in, sports, do they have that program there for you? Do they support that in the programming that they have? So it's going to be different for everybody what your needs are, but it's important to kind of do those things.
Yeah, and I mean, we're not gonna get too into this, but
yes,
as a person of color, you want to find out if it's also diverse.
Absolutely.
The school system itself is diverse too as well. I feel like that's important.
It is really important. I think so. Having a diverse school community, but also the faculty is important. I love to see that personally, and it really just gives the idea that they may get a well-rounded education. Right? So, those things are great indicators as well.
Yeah, and I feel like also as parents, we need to make sure that is also a